Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. Welcome back this weekend to some more Might and Magic 6. It's good to have you all back, and I want to go ahead and get started before we delve into the Freehaven sewers in search of Waluigi, Prince of Thieves, and noted sewer elf. By checking out these rings and this amulet that Debbie was able to enchant last time. I did that right after we finished our last stream on the previous weekend, and we got some pretty decent stuff. We are at the point with everybody where we finally have got something in pretty much every gear slot. There may or may not be somebody. No, it looks like. Okay. Oh, no, there is. Okay, Tommy's the only person who doesn't have a belt. Other than that, everybody has something in every slot at this point. So that means that we're going to have to start thinking about trading some of these rings out if we're going to use any of these. But we'll start with this amulet. Looks like she was able to make us an amulet of might +8, which is not bad. Not bad. Not as good as luck +9, maybe. Elec resistance 7. Speed +4. Oh, and of course, yeah. Zoltan has our wonderful Amulet of the Troll. We can't be getting rid of that. I'm kind of thinking of trading that out. Because first of all, it's twice as much. Second of all, though, I mean, Lucy could always use more might. But then again... well, her speed's pretty good, too. I was thinking that the speed might be more important, and maybe it is, but +8 might is quite a bit. However, she does have more might than she does speed already anyway, and more might than anybody else in the party. And she's been doing all right with the amount of might that she has in terms of smashing our enemies. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? Should we give that to Lucy, maybe? Because I'm really not sure. I'm going to put that over here for a second. Think yes? Maybe do that instead of the speed. We can do that. Alright, let's trade those out then. I'm kind of feeling it. Her speed is still going to be fairly significant. Alright, and now these rings. She made us quite a plethora of pretty decent stuff. We've got this ring of electricity resistance +6. We have this ring of intellect +12, which that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Personality +9, also not bad. Accuracy +9, which is great. We all know that, I mean, we could use that for sure on somebody. Hit points +12. Now, normally, I kind of turn my nose up at like plus to hit points or plus to spell points, unless there is like just an open ring slot. I mean, if they've got something, you know, better to put in there, then why not? But +9 to personality. You know, I just haven't been around enough people who had any in their system to really, like, make an educated comparison. I feel like that's at least a +5. I don't know if it's a +9. I guess it depends on how well you handle your junk, doesn't it? Kind of like you can have a happy drunk or an angry drunk, you know? Not everybody can handle their shit. Alright, let's see. Cold resistance +8. And fire resistance +6. So she's made us some good stuff. She really has. So the first thing I want to do is see if anybody else has got a ring that gives them electricity resistance. Tommy does. I think she's got one. Maybe I'm thinking of her amulet, though. Okay. That's kind of crappy, just the +1 poison resistance. I mean, it's great if you don't have anything else, but at this point, you know. So, Lucy's got speed +6, fire resistance, elec. Might, accuracy, regeneration, all good stuff. Spell points +2, personality 3, hit points +2. Okay, so we can see poor Zoltan over here is the one who's really kind of missing out. He's gotten all of the cruddy rings. So, all right, let's give this. We'll take this poison resistance ring out. That's not very good. We'll give her this one instead. This intellect +12. She's a sorcerer. She needs intellect more than anybody else. Tommy needs it too because of his arcane casting, but she's going to make better use of it. So let's see. You know what? Honestly, this is +5 intellect and personality. Now, personality is important for her because you need a certain amount of personality to become a master in the merchant skill, but your gear does not actually affect that. You can't just pile on stuff that's going to increase your stats and then use that to qualify for things like master training level. So that means that this personality right now, mechanically, is not really doing anything for her. So I think that we could safely give her this instead of this, and that way she's getting a net gain in intelligence. On the other hand, Tommy over here, we could take this one that's +2 armor class and give him yet another +5 intellect and personality since he can use both. Okay, personality +9. I think that should go to Zoltan because he's the cleric, you know. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you were mean to him, but at the same time, like, fair's fair. I did give him some of the junk. Let's see. Well, we all know the most boring party member is probably Tommy. Alright, there's a net gain. Let's see. Accuracy +9. Everyone's accuracy is close to the same except for Lucy, who has jumped up quite a bit. So, I'm gonna move that we should give this accuracy to Zoltan as well because she's already got high accuracy, and these two are casting more and more spells, and they're using their bows a little bit less. Zoltan doesn't have a great attack spell yet, which means that he's still using his bow. So let's do that. Let's get rid of these +2 spell points, and we'll give him +9 accuracy. Now, watch, we'll be stuck in a dungeon. He'll need to raise dead or heal somebody in an emergency or something or whatever, and he'll be 2 spell points short. Okay, hit points +12. We can give that to him too because he's got one that's +2 hit points. So there we go, he gains 10. And let's see, cold resistance 8, fire resistance 6. Does he have any other crappy rings? He's got one that's +4 hit points and +6 spell points. You know what, let's be nice to Zoltan. Let's just take these junk rings off of him. And we'll give him these better rings. There. Now he's got 2 handfuls of chunky jewelry, just like his mom. Poison resistance +1 we'll get rid of, and speed +4. Okay. Well, and there is an alchemist shop right here. So, let's pop in here.
See anything you like?
And we'll sell all of this stuff for a decent profit. There we go. Do I have anything worth buying? Ooh, cure wounds. Is there somebody who doesn't have that that could learn it? Because that is a good price for it. Oh, what's 11 person? Now that's pretty good. Tring. Wild. Okay, let's see.
Come again.
Cure wounds. He should have it. That's body magic. Yeah, he's got it. Does Zoltan have it? He does not. Oh, and we definitely need to get him that because he's got 6 ranks in body magic.
See anything you like?
We're gonna snag that.
Thanks. Come again.
Okay.
Okay.
And there we go. That'll make him a little bit better at healing. It puts him almost on Tommy's level, although Tommy, of course, has now got 9 ranks in body magic, but that's fine. Alright, well, with that, we are not ready to level up yet, of course. We did that last time. We need, yeah, quite a bit, about 6,000 or so. So, we decided last time that we were going to pop down into the freehold sewers. And we're going to start looking for the Prince of Thieves. on behalf of Lord Anthony Stone, the High Priest of Enroth. So, let's go look for an entrance to the sewers, you guys. Now, you've seen this probably pop up a little bit here and there as I have wandered around Freehold, and I have, Freehold, I'm sorry, Freehaven. And I have kind of stuck my nose in some of these houses.
Hello.
I have not given a deliberately thought out guided tour, but you've seen a lot of Freehaven at this point just because we keep coming back here.
How are you today?
And so, you know, or may have noticed, that there are multiple different entrances
How are you?
to the Freehaven sewers in different houses around the city. So we can go in any of those, and each of them is going to take us to a different part of the sewers, which to me, honestly, is great dungeon design. Here we go. I'm a big fan in tabletop, video games, whatever, of offering the player or players a choice. You don't want to create a dungeon that just has one entrance and then is basically a straight run, a charge along a railroad straight path directly to the end that's got the boss and the treasure. If you create multiple entrances and exits and make those meaningful choices and reward or punish people in different ways for, potentially going in or out different ones of those, that is much better, because then it validates the idea of, well, let's go in this way, let's go in that way. Well, we have these resources, we have this plan, let's try that. So, we're not going to hunt around. I'm just going to jump down the first hole that I see, and then we're going to see where we end up, and we will find the other entrances from the inside once we get down here. So, let's go.
This place is a bit eerie.
It is a bit eerie. It's also a bit of a mess. First things first, we know the drill by now. We are going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our protective spells. Thank you, Zoltan. Let's see, is there anything else that we need down here? I think... let's put Bless and Heroism on, simply because we know that we're going to need them at some point. Beyond that... Oh, great. Let's not catch a disease. I would really like to have protection from poison, but actually, I think I mentioned that in an earlier video, and I had forgotten that in this one, Body Magic offers, let's see. I think, yeah, it offers protection from poison, but I forgot that we don't really have it, so that's a spell to keep our eyes peeled for. You'll have to help me spot it. Okay, well, here's our first big choice. We see some treasure this way and a bunch of branching hallways this way. So, now that we've got our boots wet, so to speak, which direction are we going? South or north? Let's start there. Ugh. This place is gross even to look at, really. I'm kind of feeling that treasure, but at the same time... Alright, well, south it is. Let's get going. Hey, stairs. Or a ramp. Oh boy! Look who we found, guys! It's the Cult of Ba. Let's take this big guy out first. And let's see. Tommy has 6 ranks in air magic and is master level. Let's have him cast protection from electricity. There we go, that'll help a lot. They're already hurting us a little bit less than they once did. Alright. A helmet. Great. Lucy, if you would do the honors, our first sewer chest. Oh, and also, see right here? Look how that's highlighted in cyan. That is what Master Level Wizard Eye does. Now you can actually see.
Aha!
Excellent. Okay, we are along the path here. We are on our way. And that was a short trip down a damp hole, so now let's head north. Ooh. Okay, well, it looks like our path's a little bit chosen for us. I'm going to charge these guys because they're going to cast spells anyway. We want to take them out as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness, they have so many more hit points than you'd think. Thank you for standing within melee range, though. Excellent. Okay. What do you think now? West? East? Because we're going to get a lot of branching hallways. This is a very, like, sprawling kind of dungeon, so I'm up for whatever. West? Alright, let's go west. Let's check out some of these little narrow hallways and see where they go. Ooh, they go around a bend and... Oh, great. More of these guys. Haha. Well, that's alright. At least we have a strategy for them. Hit them until they stop bothering us. My goodness, guys. You have Bless on. Come on. For real, though. He goes down in one shot. There we go. That's more like what I like to see. Also, all of these sewer grates, you'll see that, you know, they actually show up. That's because you can click on some of them and find things. Say that one was cash, that one's a trap. It's a nasty set of traps, actually. It's alright. We'll use a little bit of magic and heal right back up. Our spells are powerful enough, and we have enough SP now that we can afford to do that. Of course, it'd be nice to not have to, you know, do it with so many spells. There is another spell we can get. Of course, the you know, every game's got that upgrade where you get the spell that heals multiple targets at once. That's Power Cure, and we will get that sometime soon, I hope. The Adepta Guild of Body is actually in Freehaven, so maybe we'll find enough cash down here that we can go shopping for that once we get back up to the surface. If these rats don't give us a disease, you know, force us to camp. Hey! Well, look at that. That's helpful, too. And see how that's marked as well. Anything you can interact with, roughly. Okay, nothing interesting over there. I'm not going to click on every single one of these because I'm pretty sure that there's one or two scattered around here like that, see, that have a few coins in them, but a lot of them do that. And we don't want to just constantly be having to stop and heal. Wow, guys. They're having an off day. Well, that's not fair. Every day is an off day, I suppose. Oh, man, another crossroads. Look at this. It really spreads out. I'm going to go ahead and recast Bless and Heroism. And while we're doing that, I have Zoltan identify a few things. Ooh, speed +5, hey. Well, that's a straight upgrade for Miss Lucy here. We'll just give that to her. And which direction are we going to go next? Ooh, a high-level cloak. I like that. That's a Doomsday cloak. Nice. That is the best type of cloak in the game. Of course, it's not magical, but that's okay because we can make it magical. So we'll have Zoltan hang on to this for now so it doesn't get mixed up with the stuff she's going to sell later. Let's see. What do you think? Ooh, I don't know about you. I'm kind of feeling east because, I mean, that looks like it goes back and it kind of ties up with everything else that, you know, that we passed up before. So we can go back and clear that whole section there. East? Alright, that's good with me. Let's go east. More rats. It is always rats. And of course there's traps down here. You can see them kind of shooting back and forth in this room. There's more than one. There is a dark magic spell that is called Toxic Cloud. And so it's basically a super powerful, high damage magical fart. I mean, it is exactly what it sounds like. And as is thematically appropriate, you're going to see that spell right there bouncing around down here in the Freehaven sewers. I guess it's to kind of represent that you know, the sewers are full of sewer gas and that sort of thing. So it's more of an environmental hazard than a true trap. It wasn't put here by somebody to go off on us and to harm intruders. It's just a feature of the environment, which I think is neat by itself. Oh my goodness gracious, that is so many rats. It's alright, if they get too close, we'll just use Ring of Fire. I don't want to waste a fireball. Oh, Of course, if there are a lot of them grouped up together and they start to feel threatening, then we can always change our minds. Right now, though, I think that we're fairly safe. Okay. Man. That's a lot of dead rats. Ow. Oh, I walked into a toxic cloud. It's okay. It's hard not to. Haha, that one went past us, though. Now let's finish off these rats. And we can move on to something more interesting. Treasure, treasure everywhere. And this room is green, you'll notice, in terms of, you know, their gems. So we can use it to rest. There we go. Okay. Well, that joins up with where we were before. It looks like this over here does as well. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a whole stash of red potions, which is great because, as you can see, the toxic cloud traps or hazards are doing more to hurt us than anything else in the dungeon. These rats are nothing, so I am going to use Zoltan and Tommy's turns in this battle to heal a little bit. There we go. Man, some of these sewers are kind of in poor repair. Oh my. Oh, you may notice too, when Lucy shoots, see that little green kind of cloud or bloom that happens when she hits with one of her arrows that looks similar to the toxic cloud animation. That is because you'll remember that her new bow that we got a little while ago deals poison damage. And that is an indicator of that, just like a flaming weapon will, will leave a little flame. An ice weapon will have a burst of ice, and so on. Ho! Who do you think you are that you can stab me with your knives? With your evil enemy knives? How did they learn our weakness? Our one weakness, being stabbed with knives. Alright, now this room is green as well. This is actually going to go pretty quick because here is another one of the exits that'll take us up to another house in Freehaven. So we'll remember that. Anywhere down in here in the sewers where you see a really truly dead end, that's generally what it's going to be. There's going to be a ladder or trapdoor or something at the end of it that's going to take you back up to one of those houses in Freehaven that has a sewer entrance. Guess we'll go this way. Ugh, gross. But yeah, overall, the sewers are really not a difficult dungeon. They're just they're a sprawling dungeon is the problem. You'd think there'd be a secret door or something back there, but nope. There. Once again, we'll focus on the rats because they can give us a disease that we'll have to spend a spell to cure. These guys can only shoot us with lightning. Speaking of which, man, that wears off quick. Feels like it anyway. But as I was saying, this dungeon it's a sprawl. Like, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of ground to cover, and there are a few puzzles to solve. That really is what takes a long time. The dungeon itself is not filled with terribly powerful enemies, as you can see so far. Like, what you are seeing is... what was there that's not there anymore?
Aha! Ah.
But what you are seeing is the extent of it. There's nothing really more surprising than a bunch of priests of Ba. There's another exit. And rats and similar. Oh, our torchlight went off. We'll recast that as well. Looks like protection from electricity and wizard eye are good for the moment. Okay. Let's take out this guy first, you middle tier. Oh, the other guy was so easy to kill that we accidentally killed him first. It looks like something's there, but nothing is. Don't remember that. Maybe there is a secret room around here somewhere. I 100% admit to the sewers being one of those levels that I try to spend the least amount of time in possible. So that means that occasionally it's beyond likely that there are things I'm going to forget about. And, of course, if you're in the chat and you know some of the lore, you're familiar with the game, feel free to give me a shout-out, steer me the right way if there is something. Here we go. There we go. It just opens from the other side. Okay, good. Wonder who put that in. That seems like a feature that, like, the original architects of the sewer perhaps did not build. Alright, blue potions. We can use some of those. We haven't been using a lot of potions. Potions can be useful, but they're not... There's another exit. Great, great, great. And a chest. Even better.
Got it.
But they are not 100% essential to the function of the game. And we very quickly reached the point where spells and things were a bit more effective. And also, perhaps more importantly, they were more available than potions. Because SP is an infinitely renewable resource. So we've not had to use a lot of potions to, like, you know, pull our butts out of the fire or anything. And that means that we have got quite a few of them stashed up. So it might be time to start considering the possibility of mixing some of them together. We'll take some time and start mixing some white and black potions just to get rid of some of the potions that we have. Ooh, a door. Well, there's certainly more on this floor over here. Well, what do you guys think? Should we go through this door and head down where that pile of treasure is and see what it is? Or do you want to go over this way a little bit to the west and, you know, work on some of these parts that we haven't unlocked yet? These could be dead ends, and then we'll come back, or this could be where the main quest is, and then we'll come back and do the dead end first. So, what do you think? All right, through the door then. I too am a fan of loot. Ooh. These guys again. They won't stop us. Not for more than a moment, anyway. See, our jewels are already green again. Look at this, you guys. Ooh.
Aha!
Not really that impressive, but... yeah, see, we have so many potion bottles and things now, it's starting to become clutter, and we've saved all of these, we're picking up all of this, we're just not using it, so I think it's time to start making some white and black potions and taking advantage of that. Another door. If we go through too many doors, we're going to complete the quest. Oh, not this time. Okay, it is a dead end. That goes back up to the surface. So we will follow the oddly shaped and oddly sloped room back out this way. Oh. I don't really have a great internal map of this place, as I already confessed. I try to get through this dungeon as quickly as possible and not come here a lot. And so because of that, I honestly, every time that I play this game, I'm kind of finding out for the first time all over again where the Prince of Thieves is at. And so it'll be just as much of a surprise to me when we find him as it will be to you guys. I know he's in here, and when we get to the area, I'll recognize it and be like, oh, that's it. But until we actually reach it. Shazam. Oh, how rude of him. He didn't die. Honestly, super rude. I see you. I see you. Okay, there's another exit, and honestly, I think... is this... maybe? No. Okay.
Aha!
I was thinking for just a second that that might actually be the prince's room, but it is not.
Very nice.
Ooh. That's pretty nice. The Doom enchantment. I don't know if we've seen that before. It's +1 to all 7 stats, to your AC, and to your resistances. Alright, Lucy. Before I accidentally click on it with somebody else.
Got it.
There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Good haul. Stone to flesh. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that for emergencies. That's a good one to have on hand. And this is a great shield.
Ho!
All right, look at that. An astral shield of electricity resistance. Man. Okay. Ho, indeed. See, this is 13 armor. This is 18, so that's plus 5 to armor, and then also he's trading 6 fire resist for 20 elec resist. I think that that is probably a good trade.
Ah.
There, you can hang on to that. Okay. Well, let's see. Pick up a few more dead rats. We're going to recast Wizard Eye. And it looks like protection from electricity too. There we go. And then I think that we have fairly exhausted this portion of the dungeon. Yep. Yep, I believe so. So, the dungeon is, there's a lot to it, but it's mostly hallway. Alright. It's also a significant portion rat. Ugh. I hate them. And you know what? I mean, like, there's not really anything wrong with real-life rats. And I'm just going to go down these one at a time as we come to them, for simplicity's sake. See the garbage shoot up above us? That's why the garbage pile's here. That little realism, you know. There's nothing wrong with real-life rats.
Aha!
Probably still don't want to handle them if they've been in the sewer. But in video games, of course, they always carry diseases, and they run in packs like wolves. I hate them. I'm not even going to turn around and see what else is over there until we kill this guy. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get in a fireball. Here we go. Debbie can work on these guys, while everyone else works on these guys. Alright, now we've got a bit of a fight. Thank you for casting only spells that we have protection against. I appreciate that. It's very, very considerate of you. TBH. There's one. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to heal a little bit. That's alright. We like a challenge. Although these guys aren't really so much of a challenge as they are an annoyance, I think, at this point. I don't know how much more a fireball will be useful. Okay, we got him a little bit. That's alright. You. You know what? Let's give this guy a taste of his own medicine. Hey, not bad.
Got another one.
Come on. If you ran down that hallway, you can't have many hit points left. Okay.
Ho!
Ooh. Paladin Gauntlets of Electricity Resistance plus 8. Not bad, not bad. Okay. And let's see what's in this chest. Alright, thank you, Lucy. Endurance plus 9. And something that Debbie can enchant later. Okay, let's see. Paladin Gauntlets. His aren't even magical. He's got Cavalier Gauntlets. Jesus, those. Oh, we need to enchant these, you guys. I forgot. Those aren't magic. Okay. He's got so much electricity resistance. You know, let's give these to Lucy, don't you think? And then he can have these that are personality based. Endurance plus 9. Who has the lowest HP? It's Tommy. Tommy. But all of his rings are so good, though. Does anybody else have a crappy ring left over that we can get rid of? Honestly, not really. The plus 12 hit points will, that's plus 12 hit points flat. I don't think that endurance plus 9 will actually make up for that, so that's okay. That's okay. It's good to have more treasure than you know what to do with. I mean, I'm not mad to have that problem, or about having that problem, are you? I am not upset. I love the sassy eyebrow that Debbie just threw. That's really good. There we go. That's what a sorceress looks like. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Well, down or west? What do you guys think? Because if we keep going west, we know there's going to be a little bit more, but we don't know what will be downstairs if we head that way. So, of course, we can always explore the other end. You know, we'll get both places, but seeing, you want to go down? Want to go down? Well, alright, I do love to go down. I guess this is where I should say hashtag demonetized for the YouTube crowd. That door takes an awfully long time to go up. A suspiciously empty room full of potions and treasure. Oh, surprise, it's not empty after all. Well, it soon will be. Guys, we're going to have to go back to archery school. This is intolerable. You're just missing so much at this high level. It's really not acceptable. And then back up. We went down to go up. Oh, that's right. This part just circles around. So right there, see, we're on the other side of the scene of our little battle. Huh. Well, WTF Dungeon Design 101 again. More rats! Gotta be careful here. I don't want to accidentally click on a garbage pile or something if we don't have Lucy selected, because where she's got perception, she can navigate those dangers and maybe find something good in the garbage pile without catching a disease or getting poisoned. But other people are going to have a hard time doing that. Did our torchlight go off again? Well, that's alright, because you know what? We just need one more rank in water magic, and then we won't put any in there again for quite some time, and we can start leveling up fire magic. That is okay. So that just means we have a goal and a plan, right? Oh. That's an interesting graphical glitch.
Very nice.
I think that there is some kind of enchantment or something here that just maybe does that. Oh, yeah. That little hole right there in the wall is the secret door. Okay, well,
Hello.
And there's the Prince of Thieves asleep in the bed. You actually have to click on the bed to find him. So, meet Waluigi. Yeah. Wah! Curses! Foiled again. And now we'll drag him back to Lord Anthony Stone.
Got it.
Alright. See, that is one of the easier council quests, for sure.
Got it.
At least at this level. Because, of course, you know, at a lower level, it would have been much, much harder. With the risk of disease, and see, there you go. You can see the bed highlighted on the map so that you know to click on it. You know, the sheer number of enemies and so forth. There we go. We'll fix that glitch. Okay. But at our level, nah, it's fine. Okay, right. Well, we're going to go this way to the nearest exit back up to town. We could just town portal, couldn't we? Yeah, we're going to have to... We're going to have to travel to Stone's Castle anyway. Oh, that's the trash heap. Pfft. I should know where I'm going by this point, surely. We'll have to travel anyway, which means that when we do travel, we'll get our town portal back, so then we can just go straight back to Freehaven. Or wherever is appropriate. We'll decide that after we get there. First, though, I'm going to go ahead here. We'll save a spell in case we need it. Let's find out whose house we're about to crawl up out of. Okay, well, actually, this puts us on the road to our destination because we need to go that way to go to Castle Stone.
Hi.
Takao. Expert shield defense. Well, sorry about the mess. And the smell. Okay. Alright, well, since we are here and we are so close to some of the shops, let's... Do we have time? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Oh my god, everything just closed. Ain't that always the way? Ain't that always the way? Well, phooey. Just phooey. Okay, well, we can fly. We'll visit the shops at some other point. Oh, screw off, Dragon Tower. Frozen Highlands. Oh, I almost walked forward off of that mountain without... Oh, goodness. Without having fly on. There we go. Let's head up here to Castle Stone. And we'll turn the Prince of Thieves in and be done with him. The Dragon Tower can't hurt us here. It is, oh, maybe it can. I was about to say it's all the way on the other side of the mountain range, but honestly...
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay, we'll let Zoltan have this conversation.
Baron Anthony Stone, High Priest of Freehaven.
Ah, my friends, you have returned with the package. Well done. Here is your reward money. You have my full support at the council.
He looks at the Prince of Thieves.
Welcome to my humble home, mighty prince. I have a room prepared just for you. Guards, take him away.
Yeah. Wah, Waluigi. Okay, well, we still got to do the priest quest, but that is another council quest done, you guys. Man, let's check our awards over here. So, we have retrieved Lord Kilburn's shield for Wilbur Humphrey. We have captured the Prince of Thieves for Anthony Stone. We have fixed the stable prices for Loretta Fleece. So that means that we have 3 more council quests yet to complete before we can see the Oracle. And, you know, we've not even talked to some of these other lords yet. So that's probably something we should be thinking about. It's also September now, which means we've got another shrine to visit, hopefully, if it'll work. And, likewise, we need to keep an eye on the time and be very careful so that we do not accidentally overshoot our date for visiting the stone circle and making Tommy into a great druid. Don't let me forget that. Oh, goodness gracious, Terry the Scout. Your job is to know what's up ahead of you.
How are you?
Let's see if there's anything else useful here in town.
Hi.
There are a couple of experts and masters here. There's the inn.
Pleased to see you.
Oh, what a pleasant thing.
Have a nice night.
Pleasant voice, pleasant inn, pleasant experience.
How are you?
Let's see. What the?
Greetings.
Oh. Hey, it's the repair master. He's got to be rank 7, though. Those are the flame archers. We'll meet them later. That's not important right now. Okay, well, I guess that means the next thing we need to do is probably train. Let's just head back to Freehaven, because we town portal right next to this.
How about some training?
Oh boy, look how much it costs to train her now. Whew. Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay.
It's only a couple levels.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Different places, different towns have different costs, I think I've mentioned before, based on kind of the rough level that you're supposed to be in this area. And so we could have gone somewhere a little bit cheaper to train up, but now we've broken the level 25 barrier. We're getting up there. It's going to start being expensive no matter where we go. Alright, first things first, we know where we're putting some of these skill points, right? It's time to become masters of water magic. This is a big moment that we have been waiting for a long time, and we've got enough skill points to do it. Let's not even debate about it. Let's just make it happen, because once we do this, we will have so many skill points as she continues to level up that we can put in other things. I'd like to get meditation master. I'd like to level up diplomacy. We've not done that in a long time. Merchant, we definitely need to think about. Fire magic, for sure. We've seen her lagging behind and we felt it. Because we need to rank up that fireball, that ring of fire, and so on. Learn some other spells like Inferno. And also, her combat skills have really fallen behind. At a point not that long ago, it was great that, when we got all of these to rank 4 and, became experts in all of these skills. That was a big milestone. But now we're level 26, guys. We are about to be masters of water magic. Rank 4 in leather and dagger, and bow is not going to cut it anymore. And these 2 points, what do you think we should do with those? I really don't know. Should we save them, or should we dump them into air magic? Maybe dark magic? He's been leveling up light magic. Maybe she should start leveling up dark magic. She's already ranked 2 in light, so... I mean, if we put it in dark magic, then I guess that would just make them even. But we want to start thinking about that, so... Okay, dark. Alright, well, let's do that then. Okay, Lucy. We've been doing this for a while. We can only do one of them this time, but I think we should continue that trend because we want to get up to master in both of these as well. And she's so close, guys. Look at that. She's so close to being able to dual wield, to put something in that useless left hand. Okay, so I'm going to say sword. Does anybody have any objections? Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Waiting on that that good old Twitch channel delay. Alright. Sword. And let's see. She's got 5 points left. On the one hand, that is enough to put a rank in anything else that she's got down here except for plate. And we do want to start building up things like meditation. Perception. I would really like to rank up her perception, I think. On the other hand, she needs to be rank 10, I'm pretty sure, to become a master of the sword, although we need to find that guy and maybe talk to him about it. We're getting 6 or 7 skill points a level now, so we need to save at least 2, probably 3, so that when she levels up again, we can do similar to water magic for Debbie. We can put 1 more rank in this and then be done with it for quite some time. And we'll see a big jump in the effectiveness of her fighting. So I don't think we should spend all 5 of those. I think we could put like a rank in bodybuilding, or mind, or body. But I don't want to spend all of them. So what do you guys want to do? You think bodybuilding, mind magic, or body magic? And I know Zoltan has got mind locked down. Tommy and Zoltan both have body, but we want to start building these up so that she's got more options besides just sorting things. So, but bodybuilding is great too. I mean, she is our tank, but also, I mean, she's got a lot of hit points. She's got a lot of AC. And she's not even a hero yet. Keep in mind, this is, you know, she's an archmage, our Debbie. This is her final promotion. That's as good as it's going to get. Lucy, look how close she is in HP, and she's got another promotion to go. So it's whatevs. So what do you think? Are we leaning towards bodybuilding? I mean, I can go with that. As a paladin, she's going to get quite a bit out of it. I think her multiplier is either 4 or 3. I know it's 4 for knights because it says it right there. Paladins, I think, might also be 4, or they might be 3 because bodybuilding and meditation are keyed for, you know, fighters and spellcasters, and the purest spellcasters get the most benefit from meditation. Likewise, the purest warriors, which are knights, of course, because they get no spellcasting at all, get the greatest benefit from bodybuilding. So, all right, we'll go with bodybuilding. We'll save those 3 points. And then we will put 10 ranks in sword when next we have the opportunity. Okay, Zoltan. Zoltan, our boy Zoltan. Once again, his combat skills are lagging behind, but also, I mean, he's a cleric. We need to be focusing on this. I feel like we should put at least 1 rank in one of his magics, either body or spirit. And then we can use the rest of those ranks for something else. We could put 1 in each. We could do that as well. You know, we were just talking about how spirit magic wasn't lasting long enough. Our bless and heroism were kind of running out, and he's only 1 rank better than his mom here. Let's put a rank in spirit magic for him. That leaves us with 9 points to do something else. So, what will that be? Let's see. Fire 2 arrows, stun people with your mace, triple your AC bonus from your shield, which is already really good. Eliminate that recovery penalty, maybe. But at the same time, that recovery penalty has to do with his magic. If his magic's not that great, it doesn't really matter. I kind of feel like we should drop another one in one of these. Don't you guys? So let's see, spirit or body? Nope. You know what? If you guys don't have any objection, I'm just going to say because he's already got body on lock, we can slow down a little bit on that for him. Let's let Tommy take care of body magic for now. We still want to keep this up, and we still want to get it up to rank 12. But let's let him take care of it for now. Let's put another rank in spirit. That is what he's really been expert in and kind of what he's been doing for a long time. So if nobody has any problem with that, I'm going to let it go once, twice. Okay. Spirit magic it is. That'll leave us with 2 points, which we could put in dark magic, but I'm going to save it to make sure we can put another rank in spirit next time if we want that option. And that leaves us with Tommy. Tommy, again, very much like Debbie, we need to make sure that we max this out, because once we get to rank 12, we can stop doing that for quite a while. So let's put a rank in body. That'll be 10. That leaves us with 6. We could spend all of them on staff and get closer to Staff Master because we're already at 5. But again, we want to be able to put an 11th rank in there when he levels up next time. So I don't want to spend more than a couple of points, you guys, because even if we get 7 skill points per level now, that means we're going to need 4 to level up here. So we can only spend 2. We could put a point in water magic, I guess, but it seems kind of almost pointless just because she's about to become a water magic master, and so it's going to be a while, quite a few more quests and dungeons before he ranks this up a lot. Although I would like to eventually do that. It's always great to have multiple people in the party who can town portal in Lloyd's Beacon. Let's just save it, and then we'll be that much closer to having some more points to put that last rank in body magic, and then we can just get on with this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go sell some stuff, and then I think it's time to go spell shopping again. I just went the wrong way. Here we go.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Because we want to find power cure if we can.
Come back soon.
Go up here to the weapon shop and sell there as well.
Finest weapons in the land.
Let's see if they have anything decent. They probably don't.
Come again.
Yeah. No big. Okay, let's see. We know most of this junk is not magical, even if it's not identified. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on. There. I don't want to have to come out here and rearrange the inventory yet again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
This. Okay.
Come back soon.
And something else that's great, I realized this as I was enchanting things last time.
Come again.
Remember, there's a 10% chance of success when casting enchant item per point that you have, or per rank that you have in water magic.
Looking for something special?
So what that means is that Debbie, because she has more than 10 ranks, has got a 100% chance to successfully enchant items. So we don't have to worry about save scumming anymore in order to avoid breaking the item. We can just let it rip. And while we're ripping it, there we go. Want to remember to enchant that as well. So now, as long as there's not, more than just a couple of items, I can go ahead and I can just do this where you guys can see it instead of waiting until between sessions. And then we can see the results together. So there we go. Amulet of Alarms, resistant to sleep. Nice. Not necessarily useful right now, but nice. Personality plus 12. Whoa. Okay. Good job, Debbie. Elect resistance plus 9. Man, they love electricity resistance, which I'm not complaining about because, hey, how many times have we run into the Cult of Ba and they just want to pepper us with lightning bolts, right? Accuracy plus 8. Nice. Nice. I don't hate that at all. Elect resistance plus 4. Speed plus 5. Hit points plus 3. Okay, well, these two have the lowest accuracy. And I feel like her cloak, even though an elven cloak is 2 AC higher than a phantom cloak, and, so the base item is better, but I think overall she has the crappiest enchantment. Because, his is elect resistance +4, and I know he's got a bunch of electricity resistance, but also, this is just +3 hit points, and we were just talking about how many she's got. So she'll still have 180 if we take that. Let's give this to her. There we go. And then +12 personality. That probably should go to our boy Zoltan here. There we go. We've got personality +9, and here's one that's personality +8. Let's give him that one. His mom made that for him. And we'll see if there is something here that we can trade out. Nah, I think that's good, because all of those that give him intellect and personality, because he's a druid, that's actually more useful. So, we'll sell this stuff.
Looking for something special?
There we go, at a pretty penny. Okay, let's see what she's got, just in case. Hey! Regenerate spell points over time. Alright, you know what? Let's snatch that up. See, that was in her special, wasn't it? Yeah. Divine Magic, we don't really need that.
Thanks, come again.
Let's see who could use that. Now, let's see. He's got intellect +1. That'd be a straight upgrade for him. I think he doesn't have anything that regenerates spells. I'm feeling like... Actually, she might be the only one. She's got that, yeah, the Ring of Mana. We know none of his rings do. That's regenerate hit points. That's regenerate hit points as well. To keep him firmly in the game. Huh, so she's already got some. She doesn't... Lucy needs it the least. He's our best healer right now. I hate to say this, Zoltan, but he's our best healer. You know what? These are a straight upgrade from what he's got. This is so much better than just +1 intellect. Let's give these to Tommy. Let's give these to Tommy.
Looking for something special? Thanks, come again.
I think that's a good use of those. And we'll come right over here and we will check their second alchemist shop and see if there's anything good here.
See anything you like?
Different from last time. Okay. I don't think their inventory's changed. They have a hole where we bought that book. So, alright. So what we'll do is we'll come over here to the Body Guild.
Body, the magic of healing.
Let's see what they've got. The Power Spell, which is pretty good. Cure Disease. I don't think we have that, guys. We've got Cure Poison. Do we have Cure Disease? We need to check. Flying Fist, also good. That does a lot of damage. See, that's the spell I was talking about. 30 damage base plus 1 to 5 per point of skill in body magic. So where he's got 10 right now, that means the minimum damage on this spell before resistances and stuff are applied is 40 for 25 SP. That's not bad. Cure Poison, we know we have. Oh, there's protection from poison. Man, I keep saying we need that. There, I'm going to buy that for both of them. Power Cure! That is very expensive. I don't know if we'll buy that yet. I don't want to spend all of our money on one spell. That's very expensive. Man. But you see what it does. The normal, expert, and master, all it does is affect the recovery rate, but it causes everyone in the party to be healed for 10 points, plus a flat 2 points per skill, and times your skill in body magic. So that would mean he heals everyone for 30 points if Tommy were to cast it with his 10 ranks. When paired with the shared life spell of the Spirit School, really a good combo. So, but so far, we've had a couple of close calls, but between Tommy and Zoltan, they've managed to keep everyone healed up. I think I'm going to wait a little longer before we buy Power Cure. I don't want to blow all of our money at once. And the main thing that I want to avoid doing is I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money and then, like, accidentally find out that, oops, now we cannot afford to, you know, buy our master training for water magic, because that would really suck. I don't know what I'm doing in here. I mean, we need a bunch of these spells, but it can wait. Fire's the same. She has 4 ranks. It's not worth talking about. And I'm not going to go over there and buy Lloyd's Beacon or anything, because it's going to cost the same as Power Cure, because it is the last spell in the book down here. This one is Ice Blast, and this one is Acid Burst? Yes. Yes, Acid Burst. Okay. So they have that. Alright, so that means the next thing that's up is it's time to go become Masters of Water Magic. Let's make it happen. Okay, now, Master of Water Magic. Where is that going to be, you might ask? And, you know, that's a great question with a great answer. Let's see. You may recall that when we came over here to Mist, there were a number of guys, Master Magic, you know, teachers living over here. So there we go. Harper Collins, you know, like the instructional books, or like the publishing house.
All right.
There we go, kids. A fat 4,000 gold. That's Fire Master. There's Jezebel. Because if the Master of Water Magic didn't live on the Island of Mist, I don't know where they would put him. Okay. So, what does this mean? Couple of changes. First of all, Ice Bolt doesn't take nearly as much out of her. Water Walk lasts 1 hour per point of skill. That's great. Awaken. We haven't used that spell a lot, but you know it works really well now. Asleep less than 1 day per point of skill. Town Portal. This is an important one. Works anywhere, and we can choose our destination. So now we still have our free one through Sharon, but Debbie can now cast Town Portal multiple times per day with the same efficiency and effectiveness that Sharon's got. So yeah, see, Harper Collins, you caught it. But here's a big one. This is what I'm really excited about, the Town Portal, but this is the second thing. We can now enchant weapons, guys! Guys, we can enchant weapons. This is a game changer. This is a big deal. Because you've seen what a big deal it is that her bow deals some poison damage. Like, not even a lot. Alright, let's see. Let's get everybody's stuff. Everybody's stuff. Everybody's stuff. There we go. Let's enchant all this crap. Let's see what we get. I'm not going to save scum because we can always find more weapons later. We can buy them in shops. We'll find them in dungeons. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to see what Debbie can do for us. This will take a couple of minutes. Let's see. Emerald Staff of Fire. All right. Good job on Tommy. His crossbow is a true crossbow of fire now as well. Oh, okay. So, great. And thank you for that. By the way, thank you for being here and for that. Okay, Demon Slayer. Ooh. Double damage versus demons. Nice. Nice. That'll always come in handy. Okay. Stellar Bow of Sparks. Nice. 2 to 5 electrical damage. Okay, Lucy's Swords. Ooh, we got a Champion Sword of Poison, same as her bow. Champion Sword Rogues. That's plus 5 speed and accuracy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm going to stay in character here a little bit. This is the same type of damage she's already dealing, but more damage is always more better. We're going to give her this one. This is the one we're going to hang on to, and if we don't find better swords to replace both of these before she becomes a Master of Sword and can dual wield, then it makes sense that her offhand weapon would give a bonus to speed and accuracy, because those are the things that are going to decrease when she starts using Florentine style, right? So this sword will take up the slack, basically, when she starts using 2 weapons at once. Alright, now Debbie, what did you do for yourself here? Magic Bow of Fire, good, good, good. Mage Dagger of Doom. Nice. That's not the best enchantment in the world, but hey, anything's better than nothing. Anything's better than nothing, and I like that. It's basically +1 to everything. And Demon Slayer. Cool. Okay, so we are very anti-demon at this party. I mean, honestly, does that not make sense, though? It really does. That's our whole quest, guys, is to defeat these demons. So now we've got some Demon Slayer weapons, and, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter that Sharon can't cast Town Portal again today, because Debbie can do it. Let's go over here to Blackshire real quick. I want to visit the weapon shop. This is the part, now that we have Town Portal at will, this is where the game is going to start to get just a little bit cheesy. And yes, I know, we have cheesed the game a little bit before. But now that we can Town Portal at will, there is absolutely...
See you, cheapskate.
Oh, bite me. There is no reason for us not to take advantage of that to visit all of the different weapon and armor shops and magic shops that we can, and get the best deals. I mean, that's part of the game. That is part of the function of Town Portal.
I hope you find anything.
So we are going to start hopping around. I'm just going to start buying any spells that they don't have now that they've got all these magic skills as we see them. Get a good deal on it. But we're going to start hopping around from time to time and doing our shopping kind of on tour. All right. Oh, Ring of the Troll. That's great. But everybody's regenerating HP at this point. And Zoltan actually has 2 items that regenerate HP. So I don't want to buy any more of these. The mana we will buy because that is something that not everybody's got. But anything that regenerates HP, even if the Troll enchantment is a straight upgrade from regeneration, I don't want to spend money on it, at least not until we have Master Merchant, because look how much that is. That's still, 6,500. That would be over half of our money, and everyone is already regenerating HP. So if we find one in our travels, or if Debbie makes us one, that's awesome, but I'm not going to spend any more money on this enchantment. It was exciting at first. It's still good. I hate to pass it up and leave it there, but I don't want to be irresponsible with our cash. We're going to need to buy some more spells and things. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here. We haven't really even done a lot in Blackshire. We've got all kinds of things that we've got to do that are going to require some money, including buying weapons and armor and so forth. Skill training, we got to save that up, and we're going to have to start keeping some cash back, because, I mean, think about it, guys. Every time we level up, it gets more expensive. You saw it cost over 3,000 to buy 2 levels for Debbie this most recent time. So when she becomes level 27 here in a little bit, what's going to happen then?
Yes.
It's going to get more expensive. So let's play it safe. And in fact, you know what? Here's an idea. We'll go home to New Sorpagal. We've not actually been in a bank yet. I told you what they do way back in the 1st or 2nd episode. We discussed it, but we've not been inside one. Let's go into a bank. Let's put some of our money back so we don't accidentally spend too much of it. And we will keep that. We'll start a leveling up fund.
What can I do for you?
Let's just start with 5,000, because we do need some walking around money, and we are at a point in the game where I didn't feel comfortable just having 300 or 400 gold to our name like that one time a little while ago. So there we go. Now we got 5,000 in the bank. If anything terrible happens, that money cannot be taken from us. Even if we die, we will still have that money. Okay. Well, so now we have to decide what to do next. Let's see. What day is it? It's the 12th of September. We have a few days. We need to keep an eye on that. We've got 11 days before he can become a great druid, if I remember correctly. So let's see. We're not ready for a dragon, not yet, I don't think. We're getting close to this council quest. We could probably consider taking on the monolith over in Silver Cove, and that's where we need to be anyway. But also, we've had this quest for quite some time, and I think that we're just about ready for it. Maybe we might want to wait, because I did mention before that in this dungeon there are a lot of those, the fighters, soldiers, and veterans, and you remember fighting those before. Oh my gosh, they are a hassle. Because with every hit, it was just like, you know, critical, 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 break some stuff, break some stuff. And Lucy here is not a master of repairing yet. She needs 3 more ranks. I would like to make her a sword master first, and then I think maybe that's our next project. And once we have a repair master so that we know she can repair most of our stuff, maybe not everything, but I'd say probably just about everything that we have equipped. Like, the only thing she might not be able to repair with 7 ranks is maybe these stellar bows. Everything else I'm pretty confident she can get. Maybe not the astral shield. Probably the astral shield, though. So let's hold off on that quest until she's a master of repair, just for convenience's sake. Unless you guys want to go in after that artifact, if you want to push it, like, that's fine. It's up to you. I will let you make the decisions. So that's my gut feeling, just for, like I said, convenience only. Maybe repair master and then this, but that'll be a couple of levels. If you do want to go ahead and go into the Dragoon's Keep, that's fine. Or we can do the monolith. We've got a couple other places we can go to, but let's do the quests that we have in our book first, and then we need to start going to a couple of other towns and picking up some more quests to do. Like, for example, this mentions Castle Temper. We've not even met Lord Osric Temper yet. We need to go there and get his council quest, so... First things first, though. Let's do this. Let's do this and make sure that that gets done. So let's see. We need to pass 11 days. 11 days. Okay. Well. What's the best way to pass 11 days? Honestly, it's with traveling, but really we can just stay at the inn. So I'm going to save it. Make sure that we don't overshoot.
Hello, come on in.
Let's have a drink. And then let's just do it. There's 1.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
2.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
3.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your
4.
stay. Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
5.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
6.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
7.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your
8.
stay. Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
9.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
10.
Hello, come on in. Enjoy your stay.
11. It is the 23rd. Sharon, if you would, please. Let's go to Silver Cove. Okay. Protection from poison, earth. There we go. We'll throw this on just because you never know. Actually, I do know. Alright, now we've not explored very much of Silver Cove, in all honesty. We've just been right here around town. So, let's see. It said... the sun in the circle of stones north of Silver Cove. Okay, so it's this way. Alright, let's start out over here then. We've got to dodge that dragon tower. And there we are. Haha. Okay. Oops. Tommy?
Greetings.
Alright, there we go, guys. We overshot it the one time before, but we've been waiting for this. This is another big moment. So, Loretta Fleece contacts us via a telepathy spell. Welcome to the ceremony of the sun. Stand ye in the circle of life and face the north while no shadows stretch before thee. Meditate upon this truth. Money is everything. I have no truer a friend than money. Just kidding. No. Close your eyes. Meditate as you stand at the center of the world and time for just this one sublime moment. Now, open your eyes. I hereby promote all druids to great druids and all non-druids to honorary druids. Ta-da! Look at that. Oh my gosh. See, because the changes are retroactive, and so they got their second promotions quite some time ago. He's just now getting his 26 levels in, so that is a lot of HP and SP to make up for. Look at that jump. That's what it was before. That's what it is now. Man alive. Okay. And notice too, we're high enough level now that those promotion quests, when we complete them, they're not giving us enough to level up in one shot. Now, they did give us a lot. This gave us an enormous amount, but still 5,000 to go. Okay. Well, let's do this then. We're going to head straight back to Silver Cove. We want to talk to Lady Fleece again, because we need to find out what we need to do in order for Tommy to become not just a great druid, but an archdruid.
Halt! Who goes there?
The Lady Loretta Fleece, Baroness of the Eastern Sea and Chancellor of the Treasury.
So, you believe you're deserving of the title of Archdruid. You must complete the Ceremony of the Moon to achieve Archdruid status. This used to be rather easy before the factional split amongst the last generation of druids, but now you must fight your way to the sacred altar. It is in the Temple of the Moon, currently controlled by the evil heretic Cedric Druthers. There is no way they will just let you complete the ceremony peacefully, so you will probably have to fight your way in. Like the ceremony of the sun, the ceremony of the moon must be performed at a certain place and time. Pray at the altar of the moon in the temple of the moon at midnight during any full moon. If you are there at that time, I will contact you magically and lead you through the ceremony. Okay. So there we go. That is a lot more clear-cut. Visit the altar of the moon in the temple of the moon during a full moon at midnight when the moon is at its highest. Okay. So now we'll have to keep an eye on this. This tells us the moon phases. Currently half. Now, I'm not sure if it's waxing or waning. I'm going to call upon common sense to say, since we are like towards the end of a month, that it is it's waning, but I'm not sure, because we only have 5 days left in the month, which is not enough time, I don't think, for it to go all the way through a cycle. So we'll see. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. The Temple of the Moon is similar to the Monolith. I think. I recall that there are about the same level of monsters in there, the same kinds of monsters. So that means that there's no reason why, if we can do the Monolith, we can't also do the Temple of the Moon. If we can do one, we can do the others. Hey, our friend Sir John Silver. So now that that's done, what are we doing next? Let's decide. I still want to wait. I don't want to do the Hourglass of Time yet. The Hourglass of Time is actually in that building right there. We will come back to that. So, again, I want to complete some quests that we already have before we get any new quests. So, we've got the Monolith, deface the altar there. We've got the lost artifact that we can find in the Dragoon's Keep. We have the Temple of the Moon that we need to clear out, and if we can do the Monolith, again, I feel confident we can do the Altar of the Moon, or the Temple of the Moon as well. Also, everybody's gotten at least one promotion except poor Zoltan. We have his promotion quest. We should consider doing that. Now, that's something that we'll do next time. We're not going to do it right now, but I think that we should do that. Now, there's only one downside. You see, I hate this. In order to rebuild that temple, we have to hire a stonecutter and a carpenter. That's 2 NPC followers. Well, we know that unless it's a quest NPC like, you know, little Angela Dawson or Melody Silver, who joins us with the arrow over here at the side, well, we can only have 2 NPC followers. So, guys, we're going to have to say goodbye to Sharon and Joan. We can't take them with us. And I don't think that we can rebuild the temple one at a time. Like, bring just the carpenter and then just the stonecutter. I think that you have to have them both in your party at once. Now, I'm not sure about that, and I'll double check between sessions. And we can check mechanically in the game as well. We'll test it and see. But I'm not sure if we can even keep one of them. I think we might have to say goodbye to them both. That's really kind of sad. But let's not dwell on that. We'll deal with that later. Looks like the monolith. That's kind of what we're leaning towards. So, I think that that's a good direction to go. We've had this quest for some time. He's a great druid now. Tommy's got responsibilities. He can't just live in the dump anymore. He's got to go out and start acting like a druid. So if these guys have taken over the monolith, that needs to be available for all druids. It needs to be free for everyone to pray at. We're going to go take them out. And then we're going to go take out Cedric Druthers himself and clear the Temple of the Moon so that Tommy can become an archdruid. And we'll start out next time with the task of making Zoltan into a priest up from a cleric. We'll make the hard decisions, and we'll say some hard goodbyes. So, we'll just have to prepare ourselves, and we'll have to deal with it. That's what adventurers do. When disaster strikes, we keep on keeping on, right? When the tough get going, the going gets worse. I don't know. We'll work on that. But we've done a lot of work, speaking of work, this time. And I think we've done good work. So we'll save the rest for next weekend. Again, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the U.S. New York. And, when you leave here, go check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to watch any of the videos that you might have missed from previous streams. There is also a link down below the description of the video on my YouTube channel where you can purchase Might and Magic 6 and play it for yourself, and I encourage you to do so. It's a great game, and they're not making any more like it, so absolutely take the opportunity to enjoy this classic, make it part of your collection. Be sure to follow my Twitter. Go over there and, tweet at me which quests you want to do. If we're in the middle of a decision about skill points or anything like that, or which dungeon to visit, then, you can tweet at me there and I'll take that into consideration. Absolutely. Just like you were here with me live in the stream. If you're watching the YouTube upload tomorrow, then come back over here to my Twitch channel and give a follow. It is so much more fun to play along live, although I do appreciate you on YouTube as well. Everybody who's followed me here and over there, I really thank you guys. It means a lot to me, and that's the reason that I keep doing these videos. They're fun, but I want you to have fun too. We're all in this together, so I appreciate it. And thank you for my new followers today. Welcome, and I hope that you had a good time. I certainly did, and I'm looking forward to having a good time next time as well. So, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming along, and until next weekend, as always, thanks for playing.